Hello and welcome to another video. My name is António Pires, real estate agent in Central Portugal, Castelo Branco. And today I bring you the biggest property that I ever present. A property that have 256, not square meters, hectares. 256 hectares is a massive property. All around me, I am already on the property. It's close to between Malpica do Tejo, Monforte da Beira, that is very close to Castelo Branco. It's about 15 minutes more or less. Excellent access for any car can be here. Have at least 5 rural constructions, of course in stone, that you can rebuild. Have on papers too that have habitation that you can legally live here. So two massive dams, core trees, fruit trees. You can do a lot of things here. This is not a project, a property. It's a project of life. So this is the property right behind me that I'm going to try to show you. It's gonna be a hard but a fun job to do. If you want to see it, come along with me, and if you want to know more about this or other properties, click the button and subscribe to the channel. Help me to help you, to show you this and more properties like this. And let's go make a beautiful video of this beautiful property. Okay, come along. So this is the path that I came. The property have this access. We are already on the property. Okay, it's divided for, of course, he already divided with his fence. We already, because there's animals at the moment here, some cows. This is the main production of at the moment, is to produce to cattle. So we are in this. Look at these beautiful views. I came here. Normal car can be here. I have here the Jeep, and now we are going to enter. First, we have another in there a house, construction, a rural construction, and then in there, I don't know if you can see it, more or less in the middle of the property, we have the main ones, the main constructions. If I'm not mistaken, they have 1,000 square meters. There's a lot of constructions in there that makes 1,000 square meters. Okay. So, and then you have different constructions on the property, like that one in there, and have at least 2 massive dams and core trees, fruit trees, you name it. This is a property, of course, by the size, you have everything. So you have different type of situations, different types of productions. You can raise cattle, you can live here, plant it, whatever you want. Imagine being here only for the fun, to come here and enjoy these beautiful views. Okay, I'm going to put this property, of course, is going to be with a lot of aerial views, drone footage, of course, because I'm fit, but I don't know if I can handle 256 hectares on foot. So I'm trying to do. I will try to do my best to show you everything. Okay, but there are gonna be more footages than normal of the drone, and to get an idea from the property, from the sky. Okay, I'm going to be there, okay, just in a minute. So I came from there. You see the path where I enter, and here I'm already from the first rural construction that we have on the property. I will try to put here the square meters of the constructions, okay, of each construction that I'm going to show you. This was used probably to cattle, to animals, pigs probably, back in the days. This was the normal or configuration. But it's all in stone. Of course, needs to be rebuilt, but it's what it is. The walls are still fit. So I'll try to put here the square meters, okay? Because I have the measures, but I don't know which one is which. So I will put here in the video and in the description, okay? And look at this. There's a reservation of water. I have the jeep in there, and we are going to see all of this. Look at these views. Breathtaking. You only hear the crickets. Yeah. The property is fenced on most sides because of the cattle. That's why the fences are, but in here we can already see that a fence in there. So, and there's a pump in there, there's a small dam in that pond in there, another construction in there, and then now we are going to go around to the property from the road and enter the other side to see if we can go check the other part of the property, okay? Stay with me, and I'm gonna put maps to show you the configuration and to show you where I am, because this kind of property you have to know where you are. So, and here we have water for animals, because this is an area for irrigation, and have water here, and the cows come here to drink. I have these walls separated, but I'm going to show you a little bit more from this side, and then we are going to the other side. Hello again. So now I'm on the another entrance that property have. I have two more. So he's going directly to cross here the road, okay? I came from there, in there, and now we are going to see that construction. And after, we are going to see the other constructions, okay? Come with me. So in here you have the other entrance. I'm going to leave here the car. And I came from there. I was there, the first construction that you saw was there. Then we have here a massive, like a massive football field, but much bigger. It could be very good to plant, to crops, not corpse, to crops, not corpse. Okay, we have here most beautiful areas with cork trees. Most of the property have a lot of the cork trees and omuks, what we call here cork trees, the sobreiros, and the omuks, what we call azinheiras, okay? And then you have here these beautiful views. From that side we are going to see after the cattle, and in there where I was at the beginning of the view, okay? And now I'm going to show you that construction, okay? See you in a minute. So I came from there, all around here, all this is the property, and right in front of me is another construction, and in here you can see that this is an area that you already have a lot of water. So you can see by the vegetation this, and you have a well in here right close to this construction, full of water, and from that side you have more water too. But now first we are going to see the construction, okay? And after we can go and see the other part. Look, the noise you get is this. Crickets, nature all around us. I will put here the square meters of the construction, okay? But I don't have here at the moment. But of course, this is to rebuild. At the moment, it was only to storage, but the walls are the more important, and they are good. So they are massive walls. It is a very nice construction of a nice size. Okay. At the moment, it's only for storage, for agriculture things. So, but the walls are good. And on this side was where they have the animals. That's why there's more vegetation. Okay. Here, more paths from that way. At the beginning we were like in there at the top of the hill. There's another pond in there. There's a tank right there. So you have lots of points of water. Okay. So beautiful construction and a beautiful place too. The quiet, only the crickets take the quiet around, and the cows too. When we get there, you will see it. Just give you another look from this side, because there's another entrance in here. So of course this vegetation grows with the pass of the years, but is an amazing construction. Look at this. The walls are still good. They are used only for animals at the moment. Okay, so let's continue. Now we are going to that part. Okay, so I came from there, from the road where there was the other construction, and from this side there's the one of the biggest dams. Okay, and if you can see it at the moment, right, I will put the drone image and you can see the size of it all the way this part. Okay, now we are going to go and see more close to the constructions, the main constructions. Okay, we are passing by the area where are the cows, so I'm trying to not mess with them. The owners told me that they are friendly, but I'm not going to test that. There are too many and I'm only one, so I'm going to try to go around them. But look at these views. At the moment the suns give me a little break. I appreciated it because I already have a little bit of the sun, of hot, but at this hour I appreciated a little bit of more cool time. Okay, let's go here and try to go easy with them, because I wanted to let them be without any problems, and so I can show you the property without bother them. Okay, let's go in. I'm going to be there and try to cross without making bother them. Okay, and you can see in there the water that flows, all this area, all going here and stuck in there with that big pond. Okay, let's go a little bit more and see what we can show you more, because this is an amazing property and you must be here to see, but in video I cannot catch every single thing because it's very, very beautiful. And we are getting into the area where the animals are, and let's continue. You can hear it already, yes, so we are getting here. So you're not making any noise, do not get them angry or scare them. Okay, see you in a minute. We are going to that part. Okay, just to give you a better glimpse from the first biggest dam, that one, and you see all that the valley brings the water from to here. Okay, all this part and comes from there, all the water that enter here going into that big pond. We do drone footage, you will understand how big it is, and the other is bigger. Okay, now we are going to see my friends, the cows, from a distance or with already something that you cannot bother them, and they can be on peace. Me too. And beautiful cork tree, and you see all these beautiful flowers called margaritas. Already can see the constructions, okay, the main ones, because you have more than one. And we are getting here to our friends. They are going to be a little bit curious with us, normal thing. Some birds too. Say hello to our friends too. Hello. They are curious about us, normal. Let's go close to them and say it. Hello. Hello. Look at this. Beautiful ones. Hello. Not going to bother them. They are coming here, but they are quiet. Let's see if you can get something to them. Hello. You want? No? Let's see if another one's want something. No, they are scared. They are scared of me. Let them be. So beautiful ones. Look at this. So this could be one of the incoming of the property if you want it, or you can use it for the other things, but this at the moment is the incoming, okay, of the property here, raising cattle and with these beautiful animals. Hello. Friendly as they told me. So going here around, they are telling one another that I'm friendly too, so that's the point. Okay, now I'm going to go up in there and try to show you the main house. Okay, so when we got to the other point where we have here the cows, my friends already. Look at these beautiful animals. Hello. They are communicated and say Antonio is here. So we came from there. The sun still gives me a pause because it's a hot and nice day, but I appreciate it. A little fresh air. So, and before we go in to see the main ones, we're going to see here another constructions. Okay. These were, of course, the same world constructions. At the moment they are used to animals. Here you can see the normal gates where the animals go in there. Hello. They are afraid of me, but the little ones, but the big ones are not. So let's continue. So here I will put again the square meters of the constructions. Okay, they are all close, but the important is to see the walls. Okay, so continue. The property have a lot of fences because, of course, of the animals, but the most important is the size of it. 256 hectares, not square meters, hectares. Okay, now we are going to in there to the main constructions, main ones, and it seems that I already walk a lot, but I'm more or less in the middle of the property. So this is what 256 hectares looks like. The biggest property that I have ever presented. So but it's good. I'm still fit. Okay, this is all divided as should be, and try to go here. So in here they are the main constructions. Okay, so we let our friends cows in there and going to see here the main constructions. There's a big area of constructions. We are more or less in the middle of the property. Okay, this is where the animal stays at the moment. So, and here some installations. I have the keys, but after you can see it. And these are the main ones that are where the animal stays, but the constructions here are more important, so that you can rebuild this and transform and wherever you want, habitation, and could be hotel here, tourism, rural tourism, but at the moment they are only the walls. Okay, this part here, there's the size of it. These were all old constructions that were used to put here the animals. Okay. But and from the other side, back in the days, this was a house with full accommodations to the owners, but of course with the time passing by everything changed. But Could be again. Look at these views. The sun come again, and look at these views. Oh. I appreciated the pause that the sun gave it to me, but I have to take a picture of these views. Ooh. Amazing. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Look all these all around us. Imagine waking up here with these views. So let's go around here, the constructions, and see what we have here in the back. Oh, you have here more constructions, of course. These were the main ones. Back in the days, these were the houses from people that work here, from the owners. In here you have a wooden oven. These were the constructions of people living here. Of course, at the moment they are not being used. This probably was the toilet, but at the moment, of course, this is only to rebuild. Okay. Pass here. Already have here the connections to put here the electricity, and here or probably to animals, the dogs, or pigeons, chickens, whatever you want to do. A beautiful, beautiful sight. Okay. So, and here you have a big olive. Let's go and pass here. So we are going to leave the constructions behind, all the ones that from there, and we are going to go from the last piece that I want to show you. But before, here is the area that is a massive olive oil field. Okay, from this side and from the other side too. So now I want to go and show you the massive, massive dam that we see probably already in the drone image. So, and I wanted to show you that part. Okay, and after that we can make a resume of the property, and see a little bit more of that. Okay, let's go see the dam. The sun just came back, and I want to show you these views, these amazing views. I've been walking for more or less 10 minutes, and now I'm getting to the point where I want to show you the other big dam. This is bigger, so this is massive. This I'll show you in the drone footages, or you probably already see it in the drone footages. So this is a big, big dam. You can swim, can fish, you can bring a boat. So look at all these colors. This is amazing to the bees. So if you want to have bees, to have your own honey, this is perfect place to produce some soap with this too. It's perfect too. Look at this. It's a big, big one. Even have the, if it's very too full, it's a full capacity, but it is when it's too full, goes down and the water continues to the fields. A beautiful, beautiful place. The water comes from here and goes down to irrigate this part. So it's a beautiful area. Look at this. Wow. Beautiful one. You can fish in here and look at these views. It's an amazing place for an amazing property. This is the must-have on a property like this. You can see some fishes in there, so you can bring your boat, you can be here relaxing or fishing, and continues to that part. Look at this, right in your property. Some flies, but look at the quietness in here. An amazing one. And the views for the property in there. I will put here this the map always. Try to show you where I am to see the configuration, because of a property this size needs that. And I have much more to show you, but I don't have time today. So if you want to see this property properly, my contacts are in the video, and I will wait for you. Okay, let's go to the resume. So we are ending the video with these beautiful views behind me. All these could be yours. All this quietness. This is not a property. It's a project of life. A beautiful one. So to make a resume, 256 hectares with beautiful land, with this massive pond. It's not a pond already, it's a dam. There's another dam in the other point of the property. This is almost in the end, but we still have a lot to go. So 5 constructions, rural constructions. One is another one for habitation. I will put the size of the constructions, okay, with details, square meters, and you have parts that olive trees, you have parts to grow cereals, you have parts that you want to put it like hunting zone, you have parts of core trees, you have parts or olives, I don't know if I already told, fruit trees, you name it. You have everything in the property, of course. Property is this size and so close to the city. Castelo Branco is about 15 minutes. So it's very close. So you have this beautiful refuge for imagine if you one or two or your family or friends are looking for something like this. You can join everyone and live in the same place. Okay, as usual, my contacts are going to be on here on the video and the end on the description. So if you have any questions, any doubts, please call me or send me an email. Is better, send me an email to antoniopires@link.pt or WhatsApp to the number that is 918, let me check, 918 880-224. I always have to do this because I don't remember this number. And as usual, if you have any questions, of course you will have any questions for this property because it's a massive one and I cannot get. I already been here for about 3 hours, more or less. So, and I'm trying to cover everything, but it's a impressive property, so it's impossible to go every corners. Okay, so if you have any questions from this side, send me an email because it's better. In the comments could be, but send me an email because it is always better to send you information with more details than in the comments. Okay, so see you in the next video. Bye bye, stay safe.